This week has been nuts. So I missed the deadline. With everything going on with the baby, I missed the deadline for one of our grants to submit a report the last quarter. And I knew it. I saw the reminder like 2 weeks ago, like, okay, this is due on the 6th. And I was like, okay, that's a little ways away. We got it. I'll take care of it. And then the baby had to go in for his fourth round of chemo last week. And that thing went on the back burner and did not come back to the front till yesterday, which was the 7th. That thing was due on the 6th, y'all. So I'm like, oh my God, let me sit down and try to get this done. And so it took me 10 minutes to do the report. The blessing is that this particular grant, they allowed a late entry, because a lot of grants, if they give you a due date at 11:59 on that due date, it shuts down. There's no getting into the system without sending an email and all of that. This particular grant, the portal was still open. All of our grant reports are due online. So yeah. Anyway, I made it. I got it in. It was accepted. Yay. But I wanted to come on and give you guys some pointers as to reporting and making sure that when you are grant writing, when you're either writing the grant or once it's time for the report, that you do these 3 things specifically. Number 1, your narratives are important. Narratives are important. So the reason why I was able to get this in 10 minutes after remembering that it was due, it was because I had narratives already done. We had other reports that were due in the month of September for the summer program. And so I already had written down what we did, how many youth we served. That's because regardless of what your particular organization does, you want to have at least 2 paragraphs of narrative, literally monthly. If you could just type up something monthly of what your organization did. And you might want to have a running Google document with the date, like a diary kind of what you did, so that when it's time to do the grant report, you're able to do like I was able to do and just plug and play, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Right. And so that's what I was able to do. And that's, it helped me so much already having that done and in place. Content. Another blessing. We had a lot of pictures in a lot of our social media. We were very, up on our social media this year, which is a great thing. Your nonprofit organization or your business, you should have your pictures and your content. The end of this grant report, they requested pictures, videos, links, or whatever to your website, things like that to show what you did. And so I was able to do that because we pretty much stayed on top of making sure we took pictures of everything and videos of everything. So yeah, stay on top of your numbers. That's number 3. Stay on top of your numbers. So I recently learned that QuickBooks, the paid version, the $100-something one, which is the one that we use, you can create projects, and your projects can be your grant. Ain't that something? So this whole time I've been using Excel to keep track of the programs, the specific grants, right? I use QuickBooks for our accounting and bookkeeping and all those things, running our reports and stuff. But I was using Excel to spend down the grant, for the spend down on the grants. Now I have figured out how to use QuickBooks to do it. Child, look, I'm telling you, this is not a plug for QuickBooks. It's not. I'm not affiliated in any way, but it helped me so much because I was able to just look at QuickBooks and write. So I'm gonna put a link. It's not right below this video, a little bit further down in this blog, so you can go and look at the video of the young lady who I learned about this from. It was a great video. And I did share it on my YouTube page, but I'll make sure that it's here as well, so that you can look and see how to do that. So I was able to create a project in QuickBooks, but name it by the grant. So one project is Baltimore Children and Youth Fund. Another project is Family League of Baltimore. Another project that I created in there was the United Way, the ARPA, so that I could, one, identify when their money came in, income, and identify all the expenses, all the expense transactions that belong to that specific grant using projects. So it was a lifesaver in this particular instance, and it's now a game changer for me. Seriously. All right. So thank you all. Thank you all. You can comment. You can, just ask any question you want to ask this week, and then I will come back next week and answer those questions. Thank you so much for being a part of my support group. And I will support you as well on your grant writing journey. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.